Hey Planner Fam, I have 5 terms that every parent or caretaker should know in times of emergency so they will know what the next best course of action should be. So term number 1, it's going to be last will and testament. Basically, this lets people know what you will want done with your property and who's going to take care of your kids. This is very important because, well, it's your kids. And so if you don't have something set up where somebody can take your kids, guess what? The state will have a plan for you, and 9 times out of 10, it's going to be one that you or your kids are not going to like. Term number 2 is going to be living will, or also known as an advanced healthcare directive. So basically, you give the option, or you give yourself the time to say, hey, if this happens to me in a medical situation, this is what I would want done. Term number 3 is going to be a healthcare attorney. Healthcare power of attorney. So with this, you're basically designating a person to have a say-so over a life or death situation. So let's say you get in a car accident and you are incapacitated and incapable of speaking for yourself. What you want to do is find somebody that knows your wishes and knows how to handle these situations. So like somebody that's not going to spaz out, freak out, and not know how to think in a stressful situation. This person knows what you want done. So you have to think about in terms of what that could be. That could be being put on a feeding tube, taken off of a feeding tube, giving you certain medication, taking you off certain medication. You have to make sure that they know what you would want done in these situations. So it's important to talk about it. Term number 4 is going to be a living trust. So you're going to have all your assets in here. It's important to have the right lawyer setting this up and making sure that it will hold up in court. I've seen a couple of situations where people they haven't found the right lawyer. And so when it came into play, it didn't stand up in court and you still ended up spending a lot of money getting probate lawyers and all this other things. A living trust is really set up to help you bypass a court process. Not always guaranteed depending on the state that you're in, but 9 times out of 10, it's more likely to go through a lot quicker because you have it set up in a certain way. So make sure you don't go cheap on this. You find the right lawyer to do this living trust. Term number 5 is going to be a financial power of attorney. Yes, this person will have access to your bank account, so you have to be able to trust them because there have been situations where people have just been wiped clean from their account or they've just had access to their money and just taken it as they see fit. You want to make sure you have somebody that will do what is right, even if nobody is looking. And you have to be specific with this. So do they have access to just pay your bills? Do they have access to your account so they can help with business things? Or is it a combination of the both? So to be specific in that term is very important because if you're really general, it may hurt you more than it helps you. Am I a lawyer? Not at all. I'm a person that lost a loved one really quickly and unexpectedly, and it first forced me to learn a lot of information very quickly. So what I did was I put this planner together. It's right there. This planner is geared to help you to ask and answer and consider certain things and scenarios so that you can sit down and talk about it with your family. So if there is something that rises, you guys kind of have a roadmap so you know what to do. Now, what I suggest is you get my course. It's a 4-step course where basically you write it down, you find the right licensed professional, talk to your family, and then you have your family set it up with other family members. Very important process. It's not as expensive as a lot of people make you think. If you know the right people to talk to, they can point you in the right direction. So if you want more information, please click that link below, and I will talk to you in the next video.